Hey everyone, it's Cyber back here with another Roblox video. We are back today in Undertale Online RPG. And today, my friends, we're gonna go and explore the location Waterfall, which is just past Snowdin. If you go under this waterfall here, you will enter Waterfall. So amazing. Anyways, the first thing you're gonna see when you enter Waterfall is the save point. You're gonna want to grab this. There's also a cinnamon bunny here, which you can grab as many as you want, and they heal, I believe, yeah, 15 HP, which is cool. Or I guess you can only grab 2 of them. There's also a chest here, which you can, open to store your stuff, which is very useful. Before we go over here, let's go check out this area. First things first, there's an echo flower right here. All these echo flowers kind of give you a little bit of advice. So this one says if you're level 10, you can go to the Hotlands and fight Muffet, which is useful because the level 20 boss, Undyne here, is, level 20. And if you're level 10, I'd rather go fight Muffet, which will give you a lot more XP than, Pyrus tutorial. Over here, if you cross this, kind of hard to see bridge here, there's Napsplook's home, which you can't quite go in yet, but that's, again, a future update. I believe this Echo Flower does say something over here. It says, some bosses have a chance to drop a rare item, which is true. As we know, the Bone Sword, Fireball, and the Home Key, and Undyne drops a special item as well. Anyways, if you go by that, duck, which is, in the real game, he'll teleport you up here. And over here, there's a few things. First, a chest, which you can, store your stuff. And there's this errand. If you talk to this guy the first time, he might not say this, but for me, he says, hey again, you still haven't found my protein shake. And what that means is you have to find his protein shake. Now, the protein shake spawns in randomly every 10 minutes, or it can spawn in randomly every 10 minutes, somewhere in Waterfall. And you have to find it and bring it to him, and he'll give you a special item. This over here is Undyne's house. Can't go over there yet, which is a shame, but I'm sure that will be available in the future. Anyways, let's go back down there and see what the other path, I guess, has to offer. Yeah, so the protein shake, I believe once you give it to him, he gives you some kind of power-up item. I'm not too sure of that. I have to double check. But anyway, if you cross this bridge here and go over to this cave, there is a shopkeeper, which is Gerson the Turtle. So you talk to this guy, he says, whoa there, got some junk for you. And you can buy a few items here. The torn notebook here, it's a weapon, it does 17 damage and it costs 1,500 souls. And the CT here heals you for 10 health and increases your speed, and it costs 350 souls. So we're not going to buy any of that. Kind of useful. Maybe the CT can help you. But anyway, let's get into the interesting part of Waterfall, which is Undyne. So I think Undyne is probably the hardest boss in this game. She's very tough, very difficult, and I'll show you why. I'll show you her attacks here. See that first attack, just, oh my gosh, this, those blue spears that kind of come after you. You gotta watch out for those. There's also the yellow spears that will occasionally come out of your player and go backwards, which is, kind of like the real game, right? And there's also another attack, maybe she'll do it here. Yeah, the spears that kind of come out of the ground there, you're gonna have to get away from those, because those do some damage as well. There's also, if you get too close to her, she does a physical attack where she'll kick you, which actually does a lot of damage, so watch out for that. Don't get too close to her. It's pretty dangerous attack, and I'm pretty high level for this, and even I'm still getting a little clapped up here, which isn't good. But yeah, it's a very difficult fight. I suggest just trying it on your own. See what you can do. I wouldn't recommend fighting her very, often, unless you're super comfortable fighting her. Because, look, I'm a little bit, I think, overpowered for this fight, and I'm still getting clapped. She has a lot of health, by the way, so make sure you're comfortable with all your abilities as well before you do it. She also has that attack there where she'll summon that, I guess, some kind of portal over her head, and she'll launch some spears at you. directed at your player that you'll have to avoid. Anyway, I'm almost dead here, which isn't good, but I'm hanging in there. Hopefully we can beat her next few moments, and there we go. She gave me 9,000 XP and 757 souls, so actually pretty good. I think she is the best boss to grind in terms of how much XP and other things that she gives you, because she drops one item, and that is the Undyne Spear. It's a 1 in 100 drop, or 1% chance to drop every time you fight her. And it is, I think, the best weapon in the game. I'll have to check up on that, but you know, I don't have it yet, so I'll have to grind for that. But yeah, grinder once you're comfortable with all your abilities. Make sure you have all your abilities, I'd say, before you fight her, because she is a very difficult fight. Anyways, if you go from her little fight, you know, entrance right there, across this bridge onto this, you know, waterfall right here, you go down, and I guess to the left, facing this way, there's this cave entrance right here, which will lead to Hotland. Hotland has a lot of stuff to offer on its own, but we will get into that another time. So anyway, as I say, uh, I can't really convince you to play this game, but you should definitely go try it yourself. It's an extremely fun game. As you can see there, even I'm, you know, sweating a little bit. Level 34 fighting a level 20 boss. She's very difficult, and that's all I really have to say. Anyways, go check the game out for yourself. It's always in the link in the description of this video. And make sure to like, subscribe, you know, comment down below if you like this stuff. Do what you do, and that's all I've got for you today. So I will see you all next time.